Hello, my friends. This is your friendly neighborhood Tenkaichi, Ichigo Mosco, and 2018 is upon us. It's drawing near, and it's in a few weeks from now. It will be 2018. Now, for what I plan on doing for 2018, for my channel, 2018 for me will be the year of The Shining. And, well, for most of what I'm going to be doing for most of the year will be the Shining games. I'm talking about Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force Neo, Shining Force Exa, Shining Tears, and a few other RPGs in between that. Mainly, I haven't done much as far as Sega is concerned, so that means I'm going to be throwing like mainly a couple of Sega games in between other games that I'm doing. So for the most part, yeah, I'm going to be doing some from Genesis, some from PlayStation 2, mostly from PlayStation 2. And I don't know, maybe I might throw in Game Gear since I hadn't done Game Gear in a while. But as I said, most of it is basically going to be the Shining games. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the the rest of the Shining Force series. But I know I'm going to be doing. I know I have planned will be the later Shining Force games for the PlayStation 2. Like I said, Neo, Exa, and Tears. I have the match for Shining in the Darkness. And what I might do is what I might do, I plan to do this would be, I'll say, um, I have a few Phantasy Star games that I plan on doing, as well as everything I've shown in as sneak previews on my channel, like Phantasy Star Universe, Rogue Galaxy. Because as you can tell, I do a lot of RPGs. So I'm going to try to the RPGs, spread the RPGs, pretty thin. I'll try to spread them out as much as I can, but not like do them back to back to back to back. But it'll be pretty thin when I spread them out, because there are a lot of other games that need finishing, and some as I'm doing right now are near the end of its completion. It's yawning because it's late. It's like two. It's almost like 2 a.m. in the morning here, and I had a full day, and I had a full day yesterday, and I'm recording this on a Tuesday morning. So I figure, I might as well just do this and post this when I feel like posting this. But yeah, RPGs. I got plenty of RPGs I have in backlog. You've seen some that are in backlog. I plan to do the Enix trilogy. You know them better as Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, and Terranigma. Also, what I plan on doing would be I'll probably go ahead and finish Undertale. Aside from that, I got a few obscure titles of my own choosing for the Chest of Obscurity, as well as what you guys handpicked, handpicked from RCO Industries. From what the group has basically picked, I am going to do a few things that's going to be different, but mostly, excuse yawning, but mostly it's just going to be something totally different because most of these requests were handpicked from the group. And that doesn't mean that you guys out there, you viewers and subscribers, are excluded from this. This also means you can indeed share with me what you would like to see on the channel in, say, a future feature. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm ruling out horror and FPS. And I'm ruling out, you know, anything that's considered like Dark Souls territory, because trust me, you do not want to see a Dark Souls Let's Play coming from me. Dragon's Dogma perhaps, but not Dark Souls. I'm telling you that right now. Speaking of that, I will also be bringing back the Tenkai Project, in which pretty much I still have Earthbound to finish, and then after that, then I think what I'll do is if I can pull it off, another Tenkai project, except that it won't be, which hopefully it won't be as long as the wait time was for Earthbound. So it's going to be quite a while till I actually get done with most of what I'm getting done with. Because right now in my backlog, I still have Arc the Lad, Chrono Trigger, Izayaki no Piston, Horai Gakuen no Boken, and other such notable titles. Just, I've been busy with, mainly here, really. I haven't found the time to actually record, so I have to make time to record. So, it's basically, you know, with how my mom is, which she is doing rather better. She is getting back to, she's inching back to where she should be, which is she's talking. And the more you talk to her, the more she's going to talk back. So therefore, we talk around her and talk to her. And as such, it is a great help in doing so, because, you know, the more interaction it is going to benefit her, because, you know, she's not left out. Because the thing with her is she is very alert. She's aware of where she is, and she knows what's going on. Which I can say I am thankful for that. I really am. Now, as I mentioned, the 2018 for me is going to be the year of The Shining. Not just because of the Shining Force games, but things that are just going to happen. Things that are just going to be so spectacular that one word is just going to basically mean a whole lot. Because I expect out of 2018 to be something different. I mean, yeah, I mentioned this before, and sometimes I should just print out the stuff I write down on Facebook because they're some of the most I mean, the words escape me on how deep and how profound they are. Because since I've been so busy, I've been trying to get, I've been basically trying to get everything kind of ready for next year, or as much as I can do for next year, and just have it ready and out of the way, just because, oh hey, it needs to be done, and well, for what it's worth, it has to be done. There's no other way about it. So, most of what I got will probably be done, and if I have the energy and the time to do so, which I pretty much will, um, I'd say for what it's worth, it's gonna be worth the time and the energy to do all these things and then some. So, to those out there, not the sound of my voice, okay, first off, let's just say this 2018. I stated this on my Facebook, but I'm going to say it here in the simplest of tones. Now, every day we always hear about some person dying. And the one thing we hardly ever take advantage of is the life that we're all given. And for us to really just be appreciative of what we have life. We have our own life. We should take advantage of all the good that life can bring us. We should make something of our own lives and not be stationary. But we should try to make the most of what we can out of this one life that we have to hold in high regard. It's just something that I need to share, something that needs to be said. Because really, guys, we have to do a lot more than we've been doing from this year. Because, shit happens. So we got to take advantage of what we have in front of us. We have our life. We have to do what we can within said life. And I feel I'm going to be doing a lot more with what I'm going to be doing to the channel, which is part of my life. And to that, I have not stated this before, but every Let's Play that I'm doing, I'm dedicating it to my mom. For, if not for her, I would not be doing what I'm doing right now, which is being a Let's Player. And I think I've stated this many times. Because of what she did to me when I was a kid, basically, she taught me how to play video games. She taught me how to speak properly. Among other things, to this day, she's taught me how to be strong and how to not give up, to persevere, because she has done it so many times. This whole year that has been going on, for the past couple of months that she has been going through the hospital and rehab, she has shown, not only to me, but the entire family, that she is one to not give up on. anything. Her own life, she doesn't give up on that. And she has been showing us that she's not going to give up. Not as long as she has enough will in her body just to say, I'm still here. And until God calls her home, she's going to be here. And for what it's worth, I'm thankful for it. Feels good to actually say that. And even when challenged, whether it's on here by some random passerby or whether in person, technically I'm just going to do what I have to do. And just show that, I'm not the type to give up, regardless of what anybody says. I'm not the type to give up because I come from good stock. And being that my nickname that I gave myself is basically the strongest underneath the heavens, yeah, that says a lot. Oh man, that's pretty powerful. I mean, some days I want to just share the stuff I write with you guys, and I might do that. I might do that for next year. Share some of my thoughts on what's been going through with my mind, and just have a field day with what's been going on with me personally. But as I said before, going back to the original topic, next year I plan to do a lot of things differently. I have lots of titles aside from what I got already, and aside from what the crew has prepared. I have a few things that I do want to share, and I hope you'll stick around for it as 2018 draws near. So I like to thank each and every one of you for your continued support, for sticking around all this time, because if I had not said this before, throughout your curiosity and your stay, you have practically made this channel very worthwhile for me to actually continue doing what I like to do. So with that, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who have either subscribed and or commented. And I hope you stick around for next year as we go in guns blazing with even more strange, unusual, yet fascinating content in the world of the obscure of video games. I've been your host and researcher of the obscure games, Pookie87, aka Ichigo Musco. And I shall see you next time and next year for more great content. So until then, well, take care, God bless, be good to one another and to yourself. And I'll see you next time for more great content. So see you next project, next game, and Tenkai Muso.